Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my Patreon-powered reaction to the 23rd episode of Azumanga Daioh. So, let's get right into it. Let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Lu. So, last episode, we had summer vacation, so naturally the girls go to Chio's summer house, which for the, fourth time? It feels like it's been a lot. Of course, this time, the big difference was Kaori actually got to go with them. I'm sure she wanted to all the other times since Sakaki always went. I think she always went. She went most of the times at least. So, it seems like they always have a newcomer. Like, Kagura was a newcomer last time, I want to say. And they all find out the hard way Yukari-sensei's driving skills and how that goes. And Chio's trauma. Like, never again. Never again. But yeah, they got to the beach. They had their usual beach fun. Kagura got even more tan, which Osaka made some pretty fun comments about that later in the episode. Kurosawa kind of lost some confidence because she wasn't able to teach some high school level math, despite being a high school teacher. She is a PE teacher after all. There's kind of a stereotype of PE teachers, not being very smart. Yukari-sensei took the opportunity to show off like the one thing she can kind of do sort of well, English, and she is an English teacher. Class 3-3, Yukari-sensei's class. That was fast. We got the phrase they say at the beginning of eating and the phrase they say after eating, like 2 seconds from each other. How long have you known Osaka? Slow is her existence. But yeah, Yomi's also right there. Oh, really? Oh! Man, you don't see much of a reaction of Osaka about anything. She was the one that wanted to do some very specific events. I'm with you, Chio. I was not ready for that. Lick it up, Osaka. You made a mess, you gotta clean it up. You should have asked that question before getting excited. The paper looked blank to me. Practice eating. Way ahead of you. Though it's mostly gone. Are you wondering how do you attach this string to the bread? Where'd you get the string? It's not just gonna stick in there, you have to do something. You could tie it around it, that would be the obvious solution. That would be dangerous. Like, very dangerous. Especially with Osaka being the one doing it. You could easily see that going wrong. Very, very wrong. She'd be hooked and pulled out of the sea. No, I don't think they use fish hooks in the actual race. That would be a safety hazard. Back to this. Has that ever worked out? It's the thought that counts. She never makes a profit. Uh-oh, don't do it, Osaka. Thank you, transition notes. Love you, Osaka. Because, yeah, once she won $100 and then had to give it right back. Which is what she's, displaying now. And then she's all sad and alone with no money. She probably could have explained that without the need of props, but I guess it helped. This is her time to shine. Of course she is. Cheerleaders, are we going to get to see Chio in a cheerleader uniform again? They would just do more harm than good if they tried to help. Yeah, they're being very competitive with each other this episode. What are you two doing? Dodge. Oh! Come on, poor Chio again. Of course, the canopy got kind of wrecked too. I told you they'd do more harm than good. I would mostly blame Tomo. And smack Tomo as well. Frickin' Tomo. Don't feel bad, Kagura. It's not really your fault. She has a conscience, unlike you. There's no need to go that far. Especially when it's Tomo's fault, really. She's not wrong. Exactly. Man, Kaga really is pretty cute when she wants to be. I mean, nobody beats Chio when it comes to cuteness, but she's up there. And Sakaki is also on Chio's level. Which is impressive, because Sakaki also has the cool beauty thing going for her. Somebody, please beat her up. It's hard to believe she's in high school, really. Much less a third year. Yeah, but we've been wondering the answer to that question since the show began. It's fine, you're an anime character. They'll never get fat unless the plot demands it. Then you should watch what you say on this perpetual diet, girl. The salt is real. Yeah, Kagura is athletic, so of course she needs to eat more. Getting mad at everyone. But yeah, Osaka doesn't use much energy, so she could probably get by on a third of that, as she said. Yeah, no three-legged race this time, probably. Hey, do not complain. Bloomers are a dying art. And that's a perfect Ken argument right there. That's why. And you know, trying to cover yourself like that just makes it more erotic. At least for me. You? I do love the hearts as a really nice touch. Naturally, Sakaki. Osaka falling. Why would... Yeah, this isn't Chio's time at all. At least Osaka has a few events that she likes. Like the bread eating. Chio's just bad at everything and doesn't really have anything she looks forward to of it. We're bringing that joke back. Really should be the other way around. Being far too cute. Oh, here we go. Osaka's time to shine. This is my moment. This is what I've been waiting for. Can't tell that girl's really tired, really excited. What? You don't know which one you want? Yeah, that's the issue, I think, that she doesn't know which one she wants to go for. Don't put all this pressure on poor Osaka. Yeah. By the time you get, there's only going to be like one left, so it's probably going to be moot points. Though the issues kind of changed here in her head as she gets distracted by her philosophical thoughts. Melon pun in the end. Hey, melon pun's not bad. Yeah, she's content. It's not a video game. Would have rather Chio, but that's fine. Or even Sakaki. There we go. Chio. Chio is love, Chio is life. And Tomo is the opposite of that. Why? Oh, that's what got her. I must find Sakaki right now. I think she would rather see Sakaki in it. And yeah, as expected, she looks great in it. That's how she expresses her joy. Sakaki, a woman of few words. Just do your best, Chio. It's all anyone can ask for. Yeah, that counts for a lot. That more than balances out, Chio. Don't remind us. Oh, some Osaka wisdom. You should take this to heart. Whatever it is. People would just knock you over trying to get past you. And besides, when you're that small, I don't know how effective that would be regardless. No one is, really. And this idiot's going to exhaust herself before they even start. As expected of Tomo. Yeah, she's good at starting, but finishing's a little bit more difficult for her. Yeah, that's what happens when you burn out all energy before you even start and then sprint. She knows how to motivate her. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen her that embarrassed and angry before. Like, you can really hear the anger in that voice. If Kaori sees Sakaki in the distance, that would motivate her. She's invoking a strategy, which is about as effective as I thought it would be. That is to say, not. Come on, Kagura. You're so close, Kagura. Yeah, this is going to be the hard part. Yeah, but unfortunately, you're still small and not super athletic. Yeah, I would feel a bit guilty as well. But Sakaki is more than capable of making up that ground. Man, you can see that fire in Sakaki's eyes. And now she's got a war face on. Or rather, a war hairstyle, I guess. Yeah, she's got this. Meanwhile, Chio sounds like she's dying over there. Well, that's not really surprising. Those other students never stood a chance. Yeah, what now, buddy? Where's that smack you were talking earlier? Man, she turned around quickly. Now just stay there. Oh, that's not good. You're supposed to run with 2 feet, not 1. It's far more efficient and more balanced. And that's a PE teacher, so that's not fair. I wish Chio would cheer me on. That's cheap, but not unexpected. All that work for nothing. It's like a silent movie almost. Yeah. Yeah, that was the important thing. All teasing poor Chio. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. Love you, Chio. Is that a serious question? Yeah, he makes a return. Do it. So that was the 23rd episode of Azumanga Daioh, and we had the Athletics Festival this episode, which we've had a few times in the series. Like, pretty much we get one every school year. Which is interesting that we do that. We pretty much get one of these yearly events for each year that they go to school, and then the series kind of ends with their graduation. So it's pretty cool they do that. The Kagura and Sakaki are in the class again this year, so that does give them an advantage. Of course, Chio is also in the class, which is a bit of a negative advantage. And Yukari-sensei being Yukari-sensei is also a negative, as we found at the end of the relay race. But Osaka was definitely looking forward to one event in particular, the bread eating, which once she found out about that, you could not contain her excitement. And she was, trying to practice, trying to get the string on the bread, just couldn't figure out the mechanics of it. Kagura, I think it was, suggested having a fish hook in it. Not a great idea, as even Osaka seemed to realize. So yeah, luckily the school doesn't do that. That would be a very bad idea. But we did get to see Chio in her cheerleading outfit doing a little bit of cheerleading. Yomi as well, but that's far less exciting. But what was really exciting for Kaori is that Sakaki was wearing one of those, I don't remember what the outfit's called, but one of those special outfits that Kagura and Tomo were also wearing. And Tomo, again, she really gets on my nerves sometimes. Like the whole thing was setting up the canopy and she knocking it over accidentally, then deliberately knocking it over. Just, I would not be friends with her. I don't know why anyone puts up with her. I mean, sometimes she adds comedy to scenes and sometimes she just overdoes it and just angers me. But yeah, the relay race was probably the most exciting event. Chio was not doing well and Sakaki worked really hard to make up the ground that Chio lost them. Especially with the other student talking smack and all that. But it was all for naught since Yukari was the anchor and she just screwed things up for them, as she so often does in this series. But the important thing is they had fun, as Chio reminded us at the end. Chio, who is most certainly not a sore loser. So let me know what you thought of the anime. Wish that on my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And if you want to see my reaction to the next episode early, you can do that by heading over to my Patreon. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.